Hey, this is Mark Washington, MTC Media. Another year, another Georgetown season. So this one hopefully will be a little bit different. There's going to be a lot of things that's different about this season. Georgetown will open out against Lemoyne. Lemoyne was a Division II team. They have moved to Division I this year, and they're heading to the NEC conference. Same thing that Stonehill did, the team that played GW last night, with the exception of this is their second year in Division One in Lemoyne's first year. No matter who the opponent was tonight, the story is going to be Ed Cooley, the new head coach of Georgetown, taking over for Patrick Ewing, Cooley hoping to rebuild this program. He's not the only one that has changed. This whole roster has changed. When you really looked at it, Ryan Mutombo and Wayne Bristol Jr. are really the only ones that saw some sort of time last year. I know Ryan didn't see a ton of time, but Bristol Jr. and Heath did last season. Not sure on whether Heath is starter tonight or not. I guess we'll see closer to game time. Look what to see on offense. Look, you cannot say Ed Cooley without saying flex, but it's going to be more than flex. You're going to see some stuff with some ball screens, some staggers. They're going to look to make that defense shift and move, throw the ball inside at times to Supreme Cook or when Drew Fielder is in the post. So look for some different actions, probably more movement than you saw under Patrick Ewing. And defensively, honestly, I don't know how much Ed Cooley wants to show tonight. I'm sure you'll see some man-to-man. I don't know how much zone you're going to see. I don't know how much pressure you're going to see either. Maybe some 1-2-2, 3/4 quarter, full court, or something like that. So my players to watch tonight, freshman Drew Fielder starts it off. I think he is one of those ones that can be cornerstone of this first generation of Cooley at Georgetown. Big kid, can play both inside and out. Was going to go to Providence, switched to Georgetown, obviously, when Ed Cooley came here. What I love about Fielder is he does have a nice mid-range game, offer some pick and pop action, maybe some curl action. He can hit that. Decent three-point shooter. Obviously, that will improve as time goes on. My thing is, and maybe you won't see this tonight, but you'll see it as the competition get better, how well can he play with his back to the basket, and when it's in contest? And that's something that, as a freshman, he's going to have to grow at. He has a good base of it, and we'll just see how far he is and how far he'll go and progress as the season goes on. Dontre Styles, the transfer out of North Carolina, hit the big shot when he was a freshman in North Carolina's win over Baylor. He's one of those guys who have tried to improve his outside shot. Didn't really get a lot of opportunities last year in his sophomore year with Hubert Davis. We'll get a ton more opportunity here with Ed Cooley. Outside shot, perimeter shot, still inconsistent. Would not feel comfortable with him chucking a bunch of threes, maybe some threes in transition. I mean, threes where he has some space, not necessarily in transition, but in the half court on ball rotation. But what you really want to do is see him attack, get to that mid-range, get to the front of the rim with his athleticism. Jaden Epps, the transfer from Illinois, probably has the most mature offensive game, can get to the basket, can hit the jump shot. My thing is going to be size. Again, one of those things that might not show up tonight, but haven't played in the Big Ten. I know he knows how to maneuver around size, but we'll see as the season progresses how he goes night in and night out in the Big East with some of the guards that he will go against offensively, but he can score. If you want to compare him to someone, somewhat you can compare him to when Jameer Young got to Maryland last year. When Maryland, even though it was his first year there, they leaned on him to be a primary scorer. Georgetown will lean on Jaden Epps, at least early on in the season, I would assume this entire year, to be a primary scorer. And last but not least, take a look out for Supreme Cook. He can play with his back to the basket. He is a senior. Now, he is not that creative around the basket. So, again, it's a strength thing. It's getting in deep into the box, deep into the lane, catching it with at least 1 foot in a threatening position. And then for him, it's finishing, being able to finish over guys that may be taller. Again, might not see that tonight, but guys who are strong and and see how he can maneuver in a conference that was obviously a move up for him as he started at Fairfield. So Georgetown, Moyne season opener tipping off at 7 p.m. here